In the yesterday class, we have studied what is the code structure in the Python. How can we write a statement or give comment to the program in the Python language? And some it is multiple statement per line. For example, if you write a line code in a single line, you have to put this semicolon after a comment or after a variable assigning. And if you don't want to put this semicolon, you have to write in a mannerful, meaningful manner. uh, in the Python, you can comment any statement by using the hashtag or triple quotation mark. You have opening with the triple quotation mark and closing with the triple quotation mark. Hashtag is used for the single line comment and triple quotation mark is used for the multiple line comment. If you want to comment this single line, you have to put hashtag in front of it. And if you want to comment some more lines, for example, here this example will demonstrate multiple comments. So here we have two lines of comment. So I have put the quotation mark here, three quotation mark in the ending and three quotation mark in the starting. Okay. And the next thing is namespace. Namespace is used in the Python for defining the different type of variable to the different uh, program with a single value. If you want to declare a single variable to two different values, you have to use some specific way to differentiate on them. For example, if I want to assign a student, so student is same, but we have to use some different identification, different pictograph. For example, here I have used this capital S and here I have used this small s. So these two variables are different for the interpreter in the Python. And some there are namespace which is built-in namespace, global namespace, local namespace. In the local namespace, you can only, it is only a function defined. After the execution of the function, you can't use the local namespace. By global namespace, you can use whatever and wherever you want to use in a program. And built-in namespace, you have to create that. Variable shadowing is also like that. In the namespace, you can you have three options: built-in, global, and local. In the variable, you have two. uh, First one is local variable, which is defined in the program, and after the execution of program, it is not executable for the further program. And for example, the global variable, if it is once declared, then we can use anywhere in the program by defining it. Now, today's topic is tuple. We study tuple in detail, why we use the tuple in the Python programming, what is the benefit of using tuple, and why tuple is more useful than list. Okay, so first thing is that tuple contains multiple items. For example, if we want to construct a list, you cannot construct a list using integer, or you have to contain only a single item in the list. But in the tuple, you can create any different type of element in the tuple. For example, here I have assigned tuple 1, which is apple, banana, and cherry. I hadn't told you that today is test. Leap year program. Okay, I will tell you. Global variable are that variable by which you can define only once. You can define global variable only once and you can use it wherever you want to use. Namespace is generally that you have to differentiate the namespace. For example, if I am using two student variable, for example, in the first I have defined it with the list, and second one I have defined it with the uh, tuple. So if I want to use both, I have shared the link. Okay. I will conduct the test as I earlier told you that after completing two modules, I will conduct a test for you. So don't worry about that. And the test structure is a Google form. I will create a Google form, and in that Google form, I will give 20 questions. Some is multiple choice question and some is programming questions. So you have to be well prepared for that. And I will tell you before two or three classes, then I will take your test. When will provide certificate, sir? I don't know about this certificate. After completion of this course. No, no, no. I will take your test as per my behalf, not for the certificate. I am taking your test as per my behalf so that I can check whatever I taught you, you can understand it or not. Some classes are not understand, some are clear. Yeah, I will give point. Imam, what's your doubt? Means what class you don't understand? No, I'm not informing week before. I will inform you before 2 or 3 days. That after 2 or 3 days you have a test. Imam, I will tell you in the class. Don't worry about that. When will I conduct this? How long is this course? Imam, you said na you don't understood some classes. If you have some doubt, you can clear it. Uh, Pasupuleti Chaitanya, I will explain this global and local variable more when I will taught you the class and object method, because I have give the glimpses of local and global variable in the yesterday class. Okay, okay, okay. No, it is not a Cisco Netcad exam. I am conducting the test on the Google Meet. I will give you the link of a Google form and I will ask you some question about that. Okay, so first thing is that by using tuple, you can store multiple item in a single variable. Tuple is one of four built-in. In Python, we have four type of data types. First one is list, second one is tuple, third one is dictionary, and fourth one is the set. And the four data type have different properties, and we can store different type of datas in these data structure. A tuple is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable. First thing, the most important thing about the tuple is that it is immutable. We can't modify it. If you want to modify it, you have to change its you have to typecast it the list or in the dictionary or set, then you can mutable it or modify it after converting it from the tuple. So here I have created three tuple by assigning them some variable. For example, by in the tuple one, I have created a fruit list by giving apple, banana, cherry. And in the tuple two, I have given some odd number it them. And here in this, it is a Boolean function, Boolean variable. Here it is character. not a character, it is a string. And here it is also, no, it is integer. Integer, integer values. It is a string. Okay, you can do some slicing also in the tuple. For example, by defining this tuple in the, for example, I had write this tuple is equals to apple, banana, cherry, orange, kiwi, melon, and mango. And then I want the s- second to fifth element by using slicing. Then I will get what the element I will get, the cherry, orange, and kiwi in the first. And in this, I will get mango, melon, kiwi. Okay. So in the first part, I have get these three, and in the second, I get these three. So you can do some slicing over in the tuple, so you can get some particular element which you want to. Okay. I have sent you the link of a PPTs. You can go through that PPT. You can get the link. If I'm not, yeah, I will show you how you can get the link of that. Yeah, I will show you. You have to click on this link. You open with this PPT. You can go on the last page. In the last page, you get this link. This is the link of the classes recording. Here it is 17th of October. This link is for the 18th of October. This is 19, 20, 21, 25, 26, 27. We don't have class on 22, 23, and 24. Okay. And if you have any problem, I will put this it in the chat also. Okay. So if we want some slicing over here, we can do it. For example, if we want to modify, we know that we can't modify the tuple, but in some cases, if we are compelled to modify it. So the thing is we have to do is we have to convert this tuple in the list. If you want to modify it, if you want to modify the tuple, you have to convert it in the list, and then you have to modify it and use it in the way of tuple. For example, x is my tuple. How can we recognize that x is my tuple? By this is round bracket. After this x, I have converted this x into the list, and then I will modify it and I will put at the first index kiwi and then convert it back into the tuple. Then what is my answer? My answer is apple, kiwi, banana, cherry. If I am appending it, for example, if I'm not changing it, if I am appending it, for example, y dot append apple have y dot append mango. Okay. And then converted it into this, then I have the apple, banana, cherry, and mango. And my this, we can't modify the tuple. We can modify the list, dictionary, and set. So we have to convert this tuple into this list, and then we append the mango, and then convert back into the tuple and print that x. Okay, I will repeat it again. I'm saying that you can't modify or change the tuple. But if in some condition you are compelled to do this, so first thing you have to do is typecast it. You have to typecast this X in the list, and then you have to change the and modify the list by using some append method, insert method, and by assigning the index to a some value. Then you have to convert back this list, this y list, into the tuple, and at last you get the tuple as a answer. Is it okay? Goturu Venkatraman. Venkatraman, it is clear to you how you can change or modify the tuples. Okay, okay. So by, if you want to modify it or you can change some item in it, you can firstly you have to change the typecast it by using some list, by using some dictionary set. For example, if you want to remove some item, we can't also remove. For example, if I'm put some like x dot remove, x dot remove, and in the remove part I will pass the mango. It gave me the error. Okay, why? Because tuple object has no attribute remove. Okay, so if I want to remove the mango item, so first I have to remove this. No, I have to put a y dot here. Okay, y dot, and I have to control x, control v. Now I will not get the error. My code is running great. So what I have done here, I have take some tuple here and then convert the to the list, then append something, remove something, and then I again converted it in the tuple and get the value. For example, if I'm not removing the mango, I want to remove the apple, so I have to give the remove as an apple, and I got the banana, cherry, and mango. So my this tuple is got updated, or I have modified it. Okay. Same as you have to, if you want to remove the element, the first thing is that you have to convert into the list, and then you can remove it and then change that in the tuple. Anyone knows why we use star in the programming? Here I have used this star. What is this star means? Is anybody know? Reference. All. Yeah. All. I have assigned something here. For example, the green, yellow, I have assigned to this apple, banana. For example, at the place of fruit, I have put it like this. Okay, so my green is assigned to this apple, yellow is assigned to this banana, and the remaining all, the cherry, strawberry, and raspberry, is assigning to this red. And now I am printing this green, yellow, and red. So if I am running it, I will get as an answer like apple, banana, and then cherry, strawberry, raspberry. Is it clear? Yeah, it is used for the command. It is used for the taking all. Generally, star is using in the SQL programming, where we have to processing the database. then we have to use this star. Java also. Yeah, I don't have knowledge about Java. You can, yeah, in the Java you have to use for the reference, I think. In the pointer case. In the pointer case. Yeah. Here we have used for the more than one value. Okay. If you want to append something in the red, or if you want to append something in a green or yellow, you can append it. So by using this tuple variable assigning something, you can, it can take as a list. Okay, here by using this uh, square bracket, we can know that this is this is our list. So for using the loop, you have to write like this in the Python. You have to first declare the tuple, then for x in this tuple. So the answer is apple, banana, and cherry. Okay, you will got iterated with all the values, and then it will printed it like this. If you want the while loop execution, you can write it like this. I have assigned this tuple here in which I have put the some values, for example, apple, banana, cherry. My while loop is executing till when my I is less than len of this tuple. What is the len of this tuple? Can anyone tell me? What is the len of this tuple? Reply me in the chat quickly. What is the length of the tuple? Yeah, 3. Uh, Wait. What you want in the chat? K Tanuja. Rushi, what I have to repeat? Sir, please repeat this once again. What should I have to repeat again, Rushi? What you want in this chat, K Tanuja? This program. I will send you the link now. I will send you this link so you can go through it after the class also. Yeah. This is the collab link. You can click on it and you can go on the this platform so that you can do some programming also. So the length of tuple is my 3. Whenever my I is less than this, it will print this tuple I. So first it will print apple, then banana, then cherry. After printing cherry, my I is get updated like 3, and 3 is not less than 3. So my program is getting executed and running out from the loop. My answer will be apple, banana, and cherry. Is this while statement is clear to you all? Is this while statement is clear to you all? Okay. So in the tuple, we get to know what is how we can do some slicing in it. How can we modify it? How can we remove the item from element from it? How can we run the for loop and while loop in it? Okay. Is there any doubt regarding this? Modify, removing. Collab request accessor. It is not requesting, I think. I have shared for everyone. If it is, then I will have to check it. Okay, restricted. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, now you can go through this link. Sir, for what purpose we use while in this program? Uh, while when if we want to use for, then we have to know the looping condition for how many values the for loop is going to be executed. But in the while case, we don't know the final execution point, so we have to updated it. Explain the previous program. Which one? Append for add. What is used for to delete? Remove. I have used remove here. You can use the remove function to remove the element. Here I have used this remove function to remove the apple, and I will get my answer. It doesn't contain any apple variable. Tuple modifying program. Okay, okay, okay. Second, yeah, I have provided you the second link because the first link is get taking access from me. So you have to modify this. First, you have to assign a tuple by using any variable. Whatever the variable you want to use, you can use that, and you have to assign a tuple. For assigning a tuple, you have to use a round bracket, and in the round bracket, you have to pass some values. Okay, so I have passed this apple, banana, cherry, and some other like, for example, I want to add kiwi. I want to add pomegranate, lychee. Okay, then I have converted this tuple into the list by using this list function. Python has some interior function, predefined function. By that using, we can use it in the program and taking benefit of that. So then I will append mango and then remove the apple. Now and converting this list, this y list into the tuple at last and print this x. Now I am getting my answer as banana, cherry, kiwi, pomegranate, lychee, and mango. Banana, cherry, kiwi, pomegranate, lychee, and mango. My screen is not visible. Other than append, can we use other keywords, sir? Yeah, you can use insert function also. You can use the push function also. Insert. But you have to, when we use the insert function, we have to provide two values. First is the value and second one is the index. At that particular index, that value is going to be inserted in the list. In the push function, you can only define an element of passing the value. No, you can't use the round square bracket, because when you use the square bracket, Python interpreter consider it as a list, not as a tuple. Yeah, append means adding. Difference between push, insert, and append. By using the push and append is same because it is adding the element at the last position, and in by using insert function you can add element anywhere you want in the list. What is the difference between tuple and list? You can't modify the tuple, but you can modify the list directly. You can't modify the tuple directly. You can use different item in a tuple, but you can't use different element in the list. You have to define the singular list. For example, if I am assigning list as a for example, I am assigning a student as my list, then I have to consider only the roll number, name, class. We can't use the integer value if we assign a string value to them. So this is the main difference between the tuple and list. So there are some advantages of that. Iteration is in a tuple is faster as compared to list, since tuple in Python are immutable. In Python, tuple are immutable, but we iterate faster than list in a tuple. It is as in the microsecond for these programmings. For example, if I am running for this program, it is goes in the microsecond, but where the program is larger, we can get this result that Python list is slow as compared to tuple when we iterate through the list. No, Cisco network is not related to this internship. Who said you Cisco network is related to this internship? Pami Shati Hemlatha. So tuple are generally used for different type data type, where lists are used for similar data type. We can use the different data type. For example, if I want to assign here in the tuple, for example, I have assigned this string, then I want to assign like numbers. I can easily assign it. Okay. But in the list, we can't assign it. Okay. Cisco is a company. Cisco is a software company. Where I think it is also a ed tech company where you can get certificate by learning something. Tuples make the code safe from any accidental modification. For example, if you use some tuple in your programming, then you avoid some accidental mishappening or accidental modification in that, because it will give the error, and you can know where you can get this error. You can't modify it before. If you want to modify, you have to modification using by transferring or changing it in the list, and then you have to modify the list. You can't modify directly the tuple. Okay. Now the second thing is our dictionary. What is means of dictionary and why we use this dictionary? Because dictionary in the Python language is a key value pair. It store the value by using key and value. Every key has a particular value. If you use two keys in a particular dictionary defining, you have the Python interpreter takes the last one. For example, if I am assigning the year here, for example, if I am assigning year here also, like 2012. Now this tomorrow and Sunday, any special class conducted? No, there is no special class. Is tuple is converted to list by using list constructor? Yes. You I have converted it in the program here and modify it. I have converted this tuple. Here this X is my tuple. Then I have converted it into the list by using this. If I am printing here like print Y, okay, so I will get a list here. You can see this. Here the Y is printing in the square bracket and my X is printing in the round bracket. By using these brackets, we get to know and we can differentiate these values as list and a tuple. Okay. I'm talking about the dictionary. It is storing the value as key value pairs. So I have defined a dictionary here. Okay. When I want to say print dict here, then it will print the year is 2012, not 1964. Why? Because this 1964 is what's happening here. Okay, I have put extra indentation. Invalid syntax. Okay, okay. My year is getting as 2012, not 1964. Why? Because interpreter takes 2012 at last, not as 1964. If I am consider the model, if I want to update this model here, like I have assigned this model to, for example, Suzuki, and I am getting Suzuki as the place of Mustang. Okay, it don't access same key. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to mention to update, but the Python interpreter is taking line by line. If, for example, if I am assigning, for example, if I have given, for example, I have given x is equals to 7 in the first line, then I will assign this x is equals to 10. Then the Python interpreter is taking x as 10, not as a 7. It takes the recent value. Okay, you don't tell that you have to modify it, but if you write it, then it's simple meaning that you have to modify it. It takes the recent value. Okay, it is type of a data storage, not a data type. Data type are that like int. It is just like a data structure in which you can store your data. Yeah, it is override the value. Janardhan, it is not a data type, it is data structure. Like in the C language, you have different data structure, like linked list. How data is stored internally in the Python? It is stored in the form of data bits, in the form of 0 and 1s. Stack queue is also an example of data structure in the C or a Java. You can use here also, but you have to use in the form of list and all. You can define stack, queue, linked list in Python also, but you have to use it in the form of list. All the stack queues is defining in the Python as a list. Yeah, linked list is a linear data structure. Rohini Ramakrishna. I don't know about the Cisco Networking Academy. I think it is different course. Vivek Sharma, the variable which stored the data in the Python in the form of bits. You have to convert, how you can store the data. For example, if I want to store a is equals to 4, then a is equals to 4. 4 is my integer, and integer value is stored in the form of bits by converting it into the 0 and 1 form. It is storing. After storing, it will linking to the memory address. No, I don't know Manish Gupta, sir. After completing the course, you can get the certificate. Tuple uses less memory, sir. Yeah, as compared to list. Guys, I have to complete my this topic, dictionary topic. Then I will clear your all the doubt. Enumerate function in the Python is just like a iterable. One byte is equals to 16 bits. No, it is 8 bit. One byte is equals to 8 bit. No, the laptop is not mandatory. You can do it with the mobile. 8. Yeah, I will give the point. You can get the result after submitting the test. Tomorrow class is there? No, there is no tomorrow class. How long our online classes are going, sir? Uh, I think it will take 12 to 15 days more. Yeah, mobile is sufficient for the test. Monday, sir, class. Yeah, Monday will be your class. Shall we continue? Yeah, I will continue the class. You can modify by using some key value pair. For example, if I'm using X, then the X value is printed my keys value. And what is my keys value here? Whatever I will write in the quotation mark. My brand, my model, and year is my key value. And if I want to print the values only, then I have to use the value in the place of keys. For example, I have created a list here, dictionary here in the form of car. And in the car, I have defined a brand, which is Ford, model, which is Mustang, year, which is 1964. In the X part, I want this car dot keys value and then print this X. Now I will add some more because dictionary is mutable. You can add or modify it whenever you want to. Then I will add one more element in it by using the color as my key and white as my value and then print X. Then I will get first thing is like brand model year and then brand model year and color, because when I modified it it doesn't contain any color. But when I have modified this color, then this X has contained these keys value. Now, if I want to print the values, for example, then I have to use the values here, car dot values, and then print Y. Okay, you can get this Ford, which is a brand, Mustang, which is model, year, which is 1964, color, which is white. And if you want to get only some values, for example, if I want only the model, then you have to use the get function in the dictionary. You can, if you can use the get function in the dictionary, you can get the values. If you want to update it, it will change the year like 2020, 2020, and when you print it again, it will print 2020 instead of 1964. Now this is the nested dictionary. In the dictionary, in the first dictionary, my family, I have created the another one dictionary which has child one, which name is Emil, and he born in year of 2004. Second child, which name is Tobias, and year is 2007. Child 3, which name is Linus, and he born in 2011. So you can create nested dictionary also. Just like nested list, you can create nested lists in the form of matrix and some 2D, two-dimensional list. As per that, you can create nested dictionary also. You can't create nested tuples. It will give you the error. Is dictionary to clear to you all? How you can get the memory keys and values, how you can modify it, how can you update it? For example, if I only want car dot get and I have to pass year, then as an answer I will get 1964. If you want to color, then you have to update it with the color. If you want to model, you can update it with the model. You can get the answer as a Mustang. Okay. So if you want to access only a particular value, you can use this get function, dot get function. Nested. Okay. Nested list. You didn't take that class. In the nested list, it is simple. For example, if you want to create a nested list, you have to use two square bracket. For example, I have created a sub, yeah, a sub list which I have to create this two list, and I have assigned this 3, and then the second I have created 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, and now I will print this sub. So you can get it like this. This is the way by which you can modify, you can define a 2D list or a list in a list, nested list, just like. Is it clear, Venkateshwar? Why we can using a dictionary, just storing the value. For example, if you have the, for example, in the company, you have lot of employees. For a single employee, you have to create the dictionary. In that, you can store his or her name, his or her contact ID, his or her email address. Okay. So that for that function you have to use this dictionary. Dictionary is just simple as key value pair. In the nested dictionary, the dictionary is in the dictionary. Okay. By just defining my value, my family dot values, you can get all the values. If you use the child one, I don't think it will give you the answer. The child one is not defined. You can get it like dot get function by using dot get. For example, if I'm using my family dot get, and then you can assign child one, you can get the values. Yeah, you can get this name, email, year, and 2004. Is it clear? Is it clear? Can we call dictionary is a package? Dictionary is a package. Among list tuple set dictionary which is effective. It all are effective as per your requirement. We can't say particular is effective in all the conditions. For example, where we have to modify the value at a particular time, you have to use the list there. You can't use the tuple. For example, YouTube is also using the Python language. The subscriber is changing every time of a particular concern. So you can't use the tuple there. You have to use the list there. So the data structure is according to you, which data structure you want to use at particular place. These are some function which we are using in the dictionary. Clear is used for the remove all the element from the dictionary. Copy, by using copy you can copy a dictionary in the other dictionary. For example, if you want to copy the same dictionary as previous, you can use this copy function. From keys is used for particular values. For from keys is just like a slicing in the list and tuple. Dot get function is used to get value particular. Item is used for list containing a tuple for each key value pair. Dot item is used to get your how many items are present in the dictionary. By using keys, you can get the all the keys which is present in the dictionary. Pop, you can remove the last item. Pop item, you can inserted key value pair at the last. Update, by update, you can update the dictionary. Dot values is used to get the all values in the dictionary. Can we delete a key from dictionary? Yeah, you can. Dot remove. No entry. S- Set default, sir. Sheikh Mohammed Fardeen, what is your doubt? Set default, sir. What should I have to set default? Return the value of a specified key. If the key does not exist, insert the key with the specific value. If I want a particular key, for example, set default, I have to use this. My I have created the car here. Okay. Set default. Set default. Dot set default. If I have not assigned this, for example, in the year you can get the answer as 1964. If I have not assigned something like I have what should I have assigned here? Brand, model, year. For example, we want the speed. It will not give you something. But if I want to set default speed like 250, okay, invalid syntax. Okay, now if I am calling this car, I will get this speed as a key. Okay. Now I have to assign this car and the speed is equals to 250. Control enter. Uh, so by using set default, you can add something in it if it is not present. If it present, it will give you the value. The exam link where I have share you the exam link. Uh, in the Python programming, it doesn't have any structure, but you have to take care of the indentation where you have to give the spaces and where you don't have to give the spaces. Who asked me about this set default? Is it clear to you? Sheikh Mohammed Fardeen, is it clear to you why we use set default? Okay, okay, okay. Now, what is the advantage of dictionary? So Python dictionary make it easier to read and change data, thereby rendering it more actionable for predictive modeling. Python dictionary is an unordered collection of data. It doesn't have any order. If you put it in any order, it can take. And Python dictionary is also containing the key value pair. Every Python dictionary have a key and its particular value. Okay. Is there any doubt to anyone regarding today's class? Kami Reddy Lavanya. I didn't have created any link for the exam till now. You want the PPT link? It doesn't have a single line definition. You have to define it just like that. It is used for storing the different type of data elements. Sir, if we file in exam, can you please share the code collab? Yeah, I will have to share the code collab. Guys, I want to know the whichever the program I have written here, it got modified in your link or not? Whatever I have written in the Google Colab, it will get updated in. No. Okay, so I have to share it again. Dictionary is not a package, I think, because dictionary means we can store values in it and it doesn't take duplicate value, and package have group of classes like java.io. Shri Devi BTS, what do you want to ask? Yes, sir, updated. Okay. Multi-dimensional list, I have explained it here. Like you have to create like this. If you don't want to create it, if you want to take it from the user, you have a particular lines of program, and I had created in the, I think, previous. Let me just open that if I have that. If I have that program, I should. You can create multi-dimensional list like this also. You have to take two input from that, from the user, and then you have to assign 0 in each row, for a m rows and m column and n rows. Then you have to run the loop for the both, and then you can take the input from the user, and at last you can print the values. At last you can get like this. Okay. No, I didn't have created any group. Guys, I will inform you whenever I will conduct the exam. Don't ask me again and again. No, you can't attempt it. You can't attempt it again. Why you have to fail in the exam? You should have to study hard so that you can't get fail in the exam. For all the topics we had taught recently or in this class, I will update it in the PPT. You can get the updated PPT by the link which I have provided you. It get updated after the class. Okay, no issue, Jolu Latasri. No, there is no class tomorrow. You have off on Saturday and Sunday. Which link, Maram Nikhil? PPT. Okay. I have message in the chat. No, you can't modify a tuple. You can only modify the dictionary and a list. You can't modify the tuple. Yeah, I will inform you before 2 days. If you don't have any doubt, you can leave the class.